Community is also very excited about the restaurants that are going to be opening here. Just sort of give us a play-by-play of just the different food choices you're going to have now.
Yes, and actually that's been very exciting. Most of our chefs are already on board and they're busy creating all of our menus. We'll have a Mediterranean feel all-day dining, which looks out over our family pool. We have a specialty restaurant which is right on Cliffside, and it has about 60 seats indoor, but it has beautiful outdoor patios and fire pits and a really very fresh coastal cuisine. It's really extraordinary. And then of course we have Nelson's, our Point Bar, which will be very, very fun. It's right on the edge of, basically the edge of the world, and serving really light and fun drinks, and also an outdoor patio.
The Director of Food and Beverages here, the experience that guests will get, the range of food and opportunities to eat and drink.
This is going to be a very high-end restaurant with an unbelievable organic, sustainable wine list, the farm-to-table cuisine. Some of the high-end chefs that we're looking at range almost from like a Thomas Keller style all the way down to a local organic style.
And as far as but the other locations people will be able to eat at, you're going to be in charge of all that.
Oh yes. The other locations we have is Nelson's, which is going to be on the other side of the resort, right on the cliffs. It's a place where you can walk up, have a great beer, very local, casual atmosphere, unbelievable food. That's where you're going to have your stews and your fish and chips and a great burger and a great beer.
I'm getting hungry.
You're getting hungry? I'm already hungry. The Catalina Kitchen is our large restaurant. It's 285 seats. It's going to be the Sunday brunch location for the peninsula. It's going to have a great Mediterranean menu. Then right next to it we have the Terranea Grill, which is another casual spot to get lunch and dinner in, all the way up to Sea Beans, our coffee shop, and a front drive, which is going to give Starbucks a run for their money, along with some gourmet groceries.
Well, it's going to be nothing but amazing food and fun here. Talk about how you ended up coming to Terranea and a little bit about your background.
Well, I was with Ritz-Carlton Hotel Company for 12 years. I just left the island of Maui, where I was for 10 fabulous years. Reopened Ritz-Carlton Kapalua up there. I started out my career straight out of the Marine Corps Infantry, right into the hotel business as an overnight security officer, and I just worked my way up and around the country, and it ended up here in this glorious spot. So I'm very, very excited to be on this team.
Will there be affordable dining? Because obviously we're looking at what's happening with the economy.
One thing I've learned over my career is that if you push the locals away, your business isn't going to survive. You can't just rely on the visitors to the hotel. You have to have open arms for all the local community, because that's what's really our base of business come from.
Well, welcome. Aloha.
Thank you. Aloha.
One of the most important jobs here, because everybody is looking forward to coming to Terranea to eat, drink, and be happy. What is your vision?
Well, my primary vision is to, throughout the resort, serve great food with a great level of integrity, making sure that the integrity is in place, that we reuse what we're saying, and that we work with the local community, with the regional farmers, and so forth. But just plain simple, to provide a great experience, great dining at a reasonable price. Well, my background, I actually come from a family of chefs. My father is a master chef, retired now, enjoying the few years, but he still loves to be in the culinary field. So I grew up in South Germany, right along the Rhine River on the Swiss-French border, called the Alsatian-Badisch region. Wonderful area and renowned for its food. I've been now since 1981 in the United States, and I worked for various different projects, most recently for the Gin Reunion Resort and for the Mandarin Oriental in various different locations. I can tap into all cuisines. I think all cuisines are fabulous, you know. But when I say slow cooking, braising, roasting, that's my favorite types of foods.
I can't only imagine what each kitchen is like.
I have to say these are one of the most wonderful kitchen designs I have ever been part of in my career, and I'm really blessed. When I look and walk through every kitchen, I see already the spoons, the pans, and everything's just making all the noise. But the setup and the flow of the kitchens we have here is just fantastic. We're looking at about 80 to 120 culinarians and stewarding colleagues. Of that, we have 11 chefs. 11 chefs, they have a variety of talent for each and every area. For instance, for myself, we're hiring a chef that really has a great flair to work with local ingredients, has some European experience, as well as lots of Californian experience, you know. I pick things that I truly enjoy myself, and that's what we're selling here.
Communities really embrace Terranea, and for the special events, as I am involved with weddings and bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, and so forth, the families have been very appreciative of Terranea. So the only challenge is that opening isn't until June. We're ready to have an event today.
What excites you the most?
Well, I think my backdrop, the ocean. I mean, Palos Verdes, as we all know, has gorgeous views, but all of them just happen to be in Terranea. We kind of define the space with this beautiful pagoda. It's 18 feet wide, 8 feet deep, allowing each family to decorate it to their personal liking.
That's great.
It's just quite stunning. And then we look at the magnitude of the building behind us. We're on 102 acres, but yet it's not dominant. It's not a dominant building. It's a very warm, personal building. What really makes us unique is we treat our ballroom as a dining room, and what that truly means is that the guest experience is what you would expect in a fine dining restaurant. Our service is very relaxed. We design menus where as the guests enter the dining room, which is maybe up to 1,000 people, we'll take their entree order tableside the night of the event, which is quite a personalized service for everyone attending Terranea. A little bit of a challenge, but we'll do it.
Anything you want to add, you want the community to know, as everyone's anxiously awaiting the opening, and for those watching that really would like to host an event here, what is the best way to go about it?
Well, one of two things. If they're not familiar with Terranea, obviously feel free to call us. If they visit our website, it has great information. And as we're opening early June, we are taking special event bookings through 2009. Any events for 2010 and beyond, we'll begin releasing those dates in June of this year.
Very good.